Hello, hello. We're live, Roxy. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live on YouTube. Tried to make it at 4 o'clock on a Sunday here. Weren't 100% sure it was going to happen today, but happy to find the time, as they say. So we're going to try to do a little Roxy encounter with guitar today. You want to try that, Roxy? Let's get the little ukulele and see if that works. We had a very nice day today. Let me close that door too. We had a very nice day today. Mostly just couple stuff. Enjoyed a little us time, Nobody's in yet. Everybody's somewhere else or busy. So we're just gonna talk about music and music therapy, right? Music therapy is a good thing. What kind of chord is that? That's a ukulele chord. So let's see if Roxy can get used to playing the ukulele. Come here, Roxy. Roxy, come here. Come here, Roxy. Come here, Roxy. We left her alone a couple times today. She was by herself. Yes, by herself all day. Wonder if there's anything else going on YouTube. Other people might be stealing all the attention. So we're just talking to two people who don't want to join the chat. I see two people in there lurking. Lurkers. That's usually what I do. I don't know how to play the ukulele. Come on, Roxy. All right, lurkers, show yourselves. So Ladania and I were out today. We did some fun stuff together that we haven't done in a while. It was really nice to get out and just hang out. So I got one of these. It's cool, right? Got one of these. It's like a little love bead, love pendant. It says love on it. Because it is Valentine's weekend, right? Right, Roxy? Right, Roxy? Roxy, get your kisses too. Come on, you can do it. There you go. She'll make kissy noises too. Your turn. So we're just relaxing, wondering what else is going on out there in YouTube land. So Monday is going to be a very exciting day because tomorrow I'm going to be picking up the AC30, which is great. Put back together. They have the technology. So it was a tube and it was I guess the fuse, but probably the fuse got blown by the tube going out, which thankfully just happened in the first week, because if I had it for longer than like just a couple, 3 days, maybe they wouldn't be so happy to help me out. Because when you buy used equipment, sometimes you're ending up biting the bullet on something, and at the price at what that was, it was pretty cool because I looked into it and did some research. I should have my phone here because I have all this information about it on my phone. But yeah, so it's an AC30 CC2, which is a made in China, but Vox products. It's got these, I think they're called Wolford speakers in them. They're voiced to be like the greenbacks, and special Vox greenback speakers, a little darker than I think what people might expect out of that era, because in the 90s and the 2000s, I think the Voxes were known to have more of a brighter, little, ice picky sound. But this particular model, which is a custom classic, is a very unique run. It doesn't have the 4 inputs, or I guess you would call them the inputs from the guitar, right? It doesn't have the 4 inputs. It has 2, but with a switch. So it's got the top boost and the normal channel, and you use these switches rather than having to plug it in separately. So there isn't that same kind of 4 cable method thing you need to do necessarily, because they have this blend feature with a switch that allows you to do the blending through the circuitry rather than having to 4 cable method it or whatever. So that's kind of cool. It's got some unique features in that sense. And then it also has a wattage adjustment feature, which is really cool too. So you can actually adjust the wattage from 30 watts to 22. So you can go down, so attenuate it down. Not sure how it's doing it, but I think from the research I've done, it's just taking some of the tubes out, maybe. Some of the circuitry is working that way. That would make sense, right? So power staging down. Then it's got an effects loop, which is also rare for an AC30, and it's nice to have. Pardon me. And then also, what else? I think it's got tremolo, which you typically would expect in an AC30, but it's got a variable speed. So I guess it's infinitely variable, or whatever they said. It's something, not infinitely, because that doesn't make sense. Something about the way that the speed variation works is cool. It's unique to this particular amp. And they made these amps, hey, upside down. Umap, thank you for joining me. I should at least let him make it easier for you guys to tag me. So, hey, thanks for joining me. Yeah, I didn't exactly I didn't exactly put this out. Yo, Tom, what's up? So I didn't exactly advertise it out that I was going to be on it for today, because I wasn't sure with our plans today how I would make it back in time or not for 4 o'clock. But we did, just barely. I was like 4:06 or 4:00 something. I was able to go live. Let me show Roxy, since she is, of course, the star. And I got her a new guitar. she flies away from the guitars. Roxy, don't be afraid of the guitar. Come. Here you go. Come. Let's try this. So what are you guys writing? Hey, what's happening, Tom? Saying hi to Upside Down. Upside Down is saying, yeah, she's so scared. She's scared of it, right? This is going to be hard. I mean, training her to play a guitar is not going to be easy. But she's looking at it. She's curious, see? You guys hear her chirping? Chirp. There you go. So we just got back home. Roxy is a Pacific parrotlet, which, if you look them up, their closest relative in the Amazon is the Amazonian parrot, the giant Amazonian parrot. Wouldn't you shit if she happened down and started playing? Shredding, yeah, see, that's my plan, Upside Down. That is my plan, is for her to do that. You don't have to retract that. I don't have a problem with people talking like normal people. YouTube might. That's their problem. Someday that'll change, and we'll find a different resource to express ourselves, right? So yeah, so Pacific parrotlet. Let me write it down. Pacific parrotlet. And you usually don't find them easily at a pet shop. So they're unique birds. They're very intelligent. They need a lot of TLC, or they're not like other birds in a cage where they'll be happy. You really need to. They're social animals, so they like to talk, or they like to, Well, this one's not going to talk probably, but she does kiss. So I do these kissy noises. Let's see if I can get close enough to the microphone if I do this. If I go. Roxy. Kisses. She's being shy. So normally she makes that same sound back at me. When I come home and I go, and she'll go at me. She makes the same sounds, but I think she's just distracted. Maybe it's the guitar. Are you afraid of the guitar? Don't be scared of the guitar, Roxy. Here. See if I can put her on the fretboard and see what happens. All right, who else is here? It's just you two guys. That's cool. There's actually one other person in the chat. That's probably me. I don't know. So I hope you get her jump on a string at least. Yeah, right? So you know she has her guitar too, right? Roxy, don't be afraid of your guitar. She's like, what is that thing? Doesn't smell like food. Yeah, right? So if I can get her to play the guitar, that's going to go viral, I know. Or they say, hey, Mitch Heyman, what's happening? Thank you for joining. So we were out today. Just wanted to let you guys know we were out today. Spent some time together, me and my wife, my partner in crime. And Roxy was alone on and off most of the day. And I could smell coffee. You like coffee, don't you? You do like coffee. I know you like coffee. So we went and got some donuts. So we're gonna have coffee and donuts right now, and then later I'm gonna grill some chicken, and we've got salad and stuff. So we're gonna have a little barbecue chicken. But she didn't. My wife didn't grow up with barbecue sauce, so they have different kinds of flavors in Peru, which are fantastic, as Jack the Rabbit has learned, and I'm sure he's gonna partake in that Peruvian restaurant more often now because it's so close by there, right? So yeah, they have different flavors there, but they don't have like barbecue sauce, but they do have other kind of sauces and spicy sauces and stuff. Roxy, come here. Come here, Roxy. So isn't Roxy awesome? Quentin James. Quentin Effin James. Roxy wants to say hi to you. No, I think the light's too bright. Oh, hold on. I don't think she likes the light. It's too much for her. Okay, here we go. Is that better? Roxy, say hi to Quentin. Oh, isn't she cute? Look at her. She's so beautiful. She's amazing. Yes, you are. You're amazing. You're so cute. You're so amazing. So Pacific parrotlets are very social in the sense that they bond with like their people. She's bonded more with me, of course, but she'll spend an evening in Ladani's hair, like up under her hair, like that, while we're watching a movie after dinner or whatever. So that's gonna happen tonight. Uh, yeah, right. She's a cool little chicken wing. But I haven't gotten her to learn her guitar yet, Quentin. You've seen her guitar, right? Roxy, play your guitar. So she's about to fly away. She's afraid of it. She's like, what is that thing? I think I'm going to have to put some food that she likes on there. Well, I still got my sunglasses on. We just got home. I just ran to the laptop, plugged it into my room over here, and brought it over here. So the other day I was playing my Strat, which is over there. That's not on the wall, right? And here's my black star. The AC30 is not here yet. I'm going to pick it up tomorrow. And what a deal I got on that thing. So I've done, like I was telling these guys, hey, Janice, what's happening, Janice? Say hi to Roxy. Everyone's here for you, Roxy. Trust me. It's not me. Whoa, check out Charlie the parrotlet puts his money in the bank when you get a chance. What is that all about? I don't know. Expensive. Yeah, so they are a little bit more expensive, Tom. She was $200, and normally they're like $253 and up. So like the blue males can be around $400. The yellow ones, which we want to get a yellow one for her. We were thinking about getting a yellow boy for her, but then I've been learning. Yeah, tweet, Roxy. So she tweets usually when like something's, yeah, there you go. Did you hear that? Tweet. Tweet, tweet. I did not tune the ukulele before I picked it up. So what else are you guys saying? Oh, so there's a Charlie the parrot that does, oh yeah, puts money in a bank or something. Yeah, so you can teach them. They're very smart. So parrots and even other birds, they can be pretty trainable and pretty smart. Hey, Wayne, what's up? 1 to 31, Wayne. What's happening, dude? Out there in England, you're up. You're up late. It's 12:30 almost, right? After midnight. Yeah. Streams always get more viewers when you bring a woman on the stream. So there's Roxy. She's my girl. Woo woo. Yeah, so snakes cost money, but feeding her is inexpensive because we get two different kinds of feed for her. Honey, is the coffee done? I want my coffee. Honey, I'm gonna have to. Oh, I don't even have my phone here. I can't text her. All right, hang on, guys. Hey, Blackjack, Blocking Nut. I think that's what it is, right? Uh, anyway, hey Laz and Roxy. Hey y'all. Yeah. Oh, dude, Mike, you're in the house. Mike, you're up late. Right on. China Guitar Skeptic, or as we call him, cheap guitar stealer. No. Just got to make up new words for CGS. Mike, you got to be on my show someday once I learn how to add StreamYard or OBS or whatever it's called. I haven't had time to do that, but I will. I will make it happen. It's gonna happen someday. So yeah, last time Roxy was fighting with Gumby and Pokey. That was kind of fun. You guys want to see that again? But I've got, I don't even have the amp on or anything in here. I don't know if you guys want to hear any sounds or music or anything, or we can just chat. But yeah, bad storms there. Oh no, your electricity keeps going out. That's not good. I hope you have your computer hooked up or your phone, whatever you're using. Hopefully it's not going to be compromised by bad power. Yeah, we'll do that someday, dude. I know you're busy, and I've got to get this studio really up and running the way I want it to, which means having my system actually running. So I have my computer running because I have it all. Oh, she puts on my hand. So I have everything in the studio. It's just not all hooked up. But yeah, I'm really excited this week. So Thursday, Music Therapy Thursdays is going to be special because I'm going to have the AC30 in here, and I'll be able to run through that. So those of you who did not see that last time, yeah, there's a used built in between some. I got to find out by the serial number what year this one might be, but it was built between 05 and 2010, and it's a AC30 CC2, so 2x12. I think they're called Wolford speakers, or they're not Waldorf. I think it's Wolford. I have all these things written down as to what it does. So it's a very, very unique AC30 because it's got some really cool modern features, including a mastered volume circuit. So it's got a master volume. It's got the top boost circuit. It's got the normal channel too, but instead of having the 4 plugs, it's got switches that allows you to blend them, which is really awesome. So you don't have to do that extra cabling stuff that people do with ACs, right? Oh, honey, can I have my coffee and my donut thing? Want me to come out and get it? Okay, I'm going to go out and get it. I'll be right back. Here, Roxy, entertain the folks. No. Okay, it's not going to work. I'll be right back. There. Have a spoon. Roxy's escaping. All right, so we got our coffee. Roxy. Here she comes. Roxy's here. She definitely does not want to be in the shot. Some people were wanting me to play that up over there. Shit, let me turn on my amp. What the heck? Right. Might as well, right? Might as well, but it really would sound much better with the AC30, right? All right, plug this in just so we can scare Roxy a little bit. We'll be fine, Roxy. Don't worry. I don't have any shoes on. I got socks on, which is a no-no. Anyway, so yeah. Nice, right? I don't know why, but I feel like I want a black pickguard instead of the silver one, but I haven't changed it. All right. think we got some power, right? So that's going through the HD Studio 20. Oops. If you guys can see that down there, right there. And I got it going through a bunch of pedals right now, which are all running through the one spot because I'm too lazy to hook up the C12. Yeah, a lot of pedals out right now just for fun. So if there's anything you guys want to plug into the line here and here, let me know. I've got the Vintage Echo Ultra Ego X4. Let me grab that pedal. That's a killer delay pedal. She's on my back. All right. So I got this today. My wife got it for me. It's a chakra bead thing, which is cool. And I got this. It was all about love this weekend. Got this. I don't know if you can see it. It says love. And it's got like a heart carved through it with a laser, I guess. If you can see that. No, you can't. Roxy, don't eat my mouse, my computer mouse. Typical bird eating mice. So let me see what you guys are writing. What's up, buddy? Hey, Metalhead Hippie, thanks for joining, man. I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna zip it. Yeah, they're not exactly prayer beads, but they're, I guess you could use them that way. So I'm into spirituality, I believe that we're all connected. Like Roxy here is on top of Pokey right now. She's jumping on Pokey. What are you doing with Pokey, Roxy? Oh, and Pokey fell over and she fell over with Pokey. Oh no! Roxy, are you right? This is how she broke herself or wing or whatever. I think she's doing better. So we don't do transcendental meditation, but we do meditate. We do breathing meditation. But, I would like to get more into that kind of stuff because I do indeed believe in, our connectedness and spiritual connectedness. Now she's sliding on top of the, come here, Roxy. Hopefully she doesn't fly away when I do this. Oh, she did. Roxy, come here. Roxy. Come here. Roxy, she's being real silly right now. She's like going into dangerous places. Let me get her. Roxy, come here. Come here. Okay, let me bring her Gumby and Pokey to play with because then she'll play with Gumby and Pokey, I think. All right, let me slide this back a little bit, give her a little space on the table here. All right, here you go, Roxy. Come here. Let me show you guys this. This is hilarious. Roxy! Roxy, come in. Come and get me. Come and get me, Roxy. Whoa, you can't get me. You can't get me. You can't get me. You can't get me. You can't get me, Roxy. All right, this will get her. This will get her every time. Oh yeah, we're talking donuts. If she doesn't come for this, I'll be shocked. Roxy, come here, Roxy. Look, yummy donut. Yummy. She loves donuts. Can you guys see that? Oops, shit, she just dropped it. All right, I'm gonna push this back up. Oh, I'm gonna drop my guitar now too. All right, gotta plan this out for next time. Anyway, so there's Roxy eating her piece of donut that I just got. And here's Gumby and Pokey. Here's Pokey. Pokey. Pokey's gonna try to eat your food. What are you gonna do about it? Don't eat my food. She doesn't care. So, what are you guys writing now? Who else is in here? All right, Brown. Thanks you guys for joining me because I wasn't sure I was gonna do this, and I thought, I'm gonna try to go live. All right, watch this. Martin, want some coffee? Want some coffee? Got some coffee? You like it? She usually likes it out of the spoon. Let me do the spoon. Okay. That's kind of weird, right? This is probably so wrong. Is it cold enough? There you go, Roxy. You gotta have some coffee with your donut. There you go. Gonna blow it a little bit. It's a little hot. It's not really hot. Huh? No? You done with your coffee? All right. You want me to put it down? I'm putting it down. Oh, you want it now? No? Yes? Oh my goodness. Usually she's like licking it up. Right now, because she's on camera, she's not. Anyway, that would have been fun. But yeah, now I got hands full of donut and stuff. All right, Roxy, you're going down. There you go. Under the computer. Great. Don't eat my computer. So yeah, she usually chews up the computer. So let me see what you guys are writing here. You and your wife do too. Oh, okay, I read that already. Oh no, Mr. Bill. I am agnostic but believe in the power of prayer through thought and meditation. Yeah, Tom. So we go to this place called the Center for Spiritual Living, which is kind of based on this this ideology that this guy, oh God, what's his first name now? Now it's slipping my mind for some reason, but something Holmes. I don't know what Holmes, not Wendell Holmes, something Holmes. Anyway, he wrote this book called, I think it's called something, God, man, getting old sucks. Your brain just, well, now she's drinking coffee. The Power of Mind or Spirit, something of the mind. I bet they're all over the world. It's not like a cult or nothing. It's very open. They're open to lots of wisdom teachings. So Roxy's eating chocolate now. That's probably bad. Anyway, this is going to be hard to control her while I'm on this. So what did Tom say? Yeah. So yeah, I don't believe in like the big Papa God thing, like on the Sistine Chapel or nothing. I believe that there's a power of there's an energy of sorts, not like the Force necessarily in Star Wars, but that there's energy of life. There's a life energy out there, and there's death included. All the cycles of life. You can't have one without the other. And when you look at like what Carl Sagan once said, right? If we're the only life in this universe, that would be an incredible waste of space when you look out into the universe. So there's lots of things out there. I'll have to look into that upside down, the holotropic breath work. So I'm, even at my ripe age of 53, I'm still very new to a lot of this stuff because I was raised Catholic. But my mom and my dad weren't real staunch Catholic people. So yeah, the big blue dot, right? So what else is going on out there? What is that? Yeah, I want to know what that is, but I'm going to remember what that is. Yeah, see, I have an SF300. You want to see it? Let me grab it. Still in the box. Ouch. Still in the box. Let me get a stand for this guitar so I don't break it. Lay it right here for now. Hopefully it doesn't fall down. I got these handy. These are great, you guys. If you don't have these, they're made by Fender. Yep, and they're very like collapsible, right? And you just pop them open like that, right? And there you go. You got a guitar stand you can take in your gig bag with you, right? Anyway, Highly recommend them. Roxy's over here eating my donut. You guys want to see that? This is ridiculous. Roxy, what are you doing? We'll play some Roxy eating my donut music. And then here's her coffee. You want some coffee with that? No, I'll put it here for you. If you decide, you can drink some. This is probably bad for her. Yeah, so here it is. Roxy, check it out. You want to do a Roxy unboxing? Let's do it. Okay, Roxy unboxing. Normally she helps me by chewing on things. Oh, and check this out. See these things? These gem things? I'm going to grind it down or cut it out or whatever. These blue ones, I'm going to use those to make the eyes for the bat for the Phil Mosley Music bat amp, bat emblem. So when I get around to these things, and it always takes me forever because I'm always into stirring too many pots at once, you know. But yeah. So I purchased this a while ago, I think through Musician's Friend or Sweetwater. I think it was Sweetwater. So I have not opened it yet. So this is an unboxing, an official unboxing. And then they finally sent it to me. It took like a couple months longer than the other two pedals I bought from them. So this is a virgin unpackaging of the SF3000 or 300. I'm sorry. All right, Roxy, did you have enough? Are you going to be like one of those children on too much sugar? You going to help me? Here, chew it. Whenever I make like plastic package sounds, she doesn't like that. She starts freaking out and chirping. So watch. She doesn't like that. So I think like you see like at a vineyard or some farms, they have those like plastic things that are waving around, you know. Here you go. Turn the knobs, Roxy. I'm going to be the first to turn a knob on this thing. Here you go. So pots don't feel bad. They feel like quality, you know. They turn like, they feel good when you turn them. You know, it's a plastic enclosure, and you can tell that the spring probably, you know, who knows how long this thing will last. You want me to plug it in? Let's see what you guys are writing. I'm going to guess that's a yes. Anyway, hopefully I don't knock my coffee into my computer here. All right, we're going to go fuzz. We're going to go and fuzz into the HD. I'm probably breaking all the YouTube rules, right? Like eating while I'm talking. Roxy, come here. Here, play with Pokey and Gumby. They're not standing upright. Instead of playing with Pokey and Gumby, she wants to chew apart my mouse thing. There you go. Gumby, guard my mouse. Why doesn't this want to stand? Standing before. There we go. All right. He's back to eating my donut. All right, so let's plug this in. All right, so I'm gonna unplug this, unplug that, and bring it up onto the table so I can push it with my fingers. Should probably put the guitar down right now. All right, here we go. Anyone know any good settings? All right, so this is the input from the guitar. I should put the stand elsewhere. There you go. This is my first demo of a, well, that's not true. I kind of demoed the LPD 68 in a way last time. One thing you guys should know about Blackstar amps is that if you pull the plug out of the input jack, it will put it in standby mode. Oh, of course I need power. Duh. Hold on a second. We have the technology. We can make it happen. Oh god, this is hilarious. All right, let's see if I can get this. I don't know if it's gonna work that way. One spot. All right, I'm gonna have to put it down on the ground. Oh well. That's all right. All right. Come on. All right, it's coming down. There we go. Does it have a light when it turns on? That's a big question. Yes, it does. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to read the chat and then play the guitar, and hopefully you guys can give me some ideas on some settings that I can use with this. But I have two other fuzzes. Let's see, and the other one is Supra, which is very loud. Ooh, it's way too loud. Okay, volume level down. Take that down. The master here. All right, let's see. Great, right? All right, what are you guys writing now? I need a little more treble, right? More treble. A little more on the gain, I think. Ooh, something's microphonic. I've heard about that. Oh, wow, that's so funny that it's doing that. So I've heard that these Behringer pedals are microphonic. I just found that out. Hey. Oh God, I suck. Anyway, so let's see what you guys are writing. Slow down chords, Laz. Roxy just eating my donut here. This is bad. I was just making up shit. Let's see. Yeah, I think Buddhism is a good place to start. Well, there's some good and bad things that I appreciate and don't appreciate about Buddhism. So it's a little bit patriarchal. And I think there's nothing wrong with matriarchy. As long as neither one or the other takes over. That's the problem. When one group or one person or one way of thinking is like Channel 2. Yeah. So Channel 2 on the Black Star, of course, I don't have anything dialed in right now as a sound. So let's see what happens again. Oh, gonna be bad. Yeah, I think we're overloading it now. That sounds kind of cool. I'm gonna get too loud. Huh? It's gonna get too loud for a Sunday early evening. How does that sound? I don't think this is StreamYard. No, it's not StreamYard. It's just straight up YouTube because I'm not that sophisticated yet. Yeah, Mike, I really need to up my game. It's part of the plan this year. She's eating all of my donut here, so can't leave it all up to her. Oh, it was the same. Carbon. Why I missed it. Yeah. Yeah, I know it doesn't sound good, probably, right? So when I have the studio all properly hooked up, I can go through my Focusrite. I have the Sapphire. It's probably a little more than I need in here, really, but yeah, there's no rush. Yeah, I'm enjoying. Yeah, I don't pressure myself. You know, I'll get it done when I have the time. It's all for fun, but for sure, I'm challenging myself to get it done, right? So, but talking about getting the studio up and running and getting it up and running are two different things. I keep wanting to get it done sooner than I actually do, but it'll get there. Yeah, metalhead hippie. Yeah, this is just using the laptop mic, you guys. So, of course, it sucks. Yeah, it's compressing big time because I've got way too much going into that amp with the fuzz. And then you've got, whatever compression's happening through YouTube, too. It's just whacked. So once I get to where I've got everything running through the computer, I've got an SM57. I've been thinking about getting one of those Sennheisers, the flat little square kind of amp. But I might buy one of those Lewitts that is talked about. Sabbath. I've never played that ever before. All I have is my laptop and my phone. Yep. The NTP 400 is 440 is cool. Okay, what is the NTP 400? There's no rush, man. Okay, I'm going to see what else was talked about up here. Plug it in. I got it plugged in. All right. Yeah, well, I'll reread all this later, you guys. Yeah, the E906. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. So I don't know, just to get two mics on an amp. But part of the reason I got the AC30, that's at the shop. They fixed it. So if you guys have heard, I did this. I don't know who saw that. Show of hands. Thumbs ups for all the people who actually saw the video of me taking Jack the Rabbit over to Real Guitars in San Francisco. Oldest shop that's still in one place there. It's been there since '84, I think, or '86. One of the two. Anyway, so Roxy's over here eating my. Look at what she's doing. She's eating my donut. It's probably really bad that I'm letting her eat that. Anyway, yeah, thanks, Janice. You like that shop, right? All kinds of cool vintage stuff, some funky stuff, some lawsuit stuff. There was some really cool stuff. And Jack the Rabbit was talking about getting, that's not his real name, and I will not divulge it. Jack the Rabbit was telling me that he's always wanted to get an SG, but he just hasn't found the right one. One of the things he doesn't like is he doesn't like glossy necks. So I spot this cool looking white SG with a really funky, almost completely covering the body pickguard. I'm like, hey, check that out. And he's like, I'm like, I think this is the one, Jack. And he ends up buying it. Oh, do you like eating the banana handle, Quentin? Everyone's main name sound is incognito. Haha. Yeah. So yeah. Thanks, Quentin. The E609. So what are your thoughts on that, Mike? CGS Mike? Yeah, the Lewitt MTP. Yeah, the 440. I think Henning turned me on to that. I think I'm gonna get one of those. And other people have used it as well. I've seen for the money, it's a really good quality mic, right? And I've got some other mics that are decent, but nothing super fancy. And yeah, get all that hooked up. But part of the reason I jumped on that AC30 was number one, I love the sound of an AC30, and I was thinking about getting ahead, and I got the captor and I got the cab sitting up there, and I want to hook it all up so I can actually set up my rig in here so I can record and stuff in here, but also set it up so if I want to go do a gig or go do something where if I have the balls enough to actually, if I can say that, to actually go out and play a guitar live, because I can play keyboard live, I won't have a problem. And I play guitar a lot when we're jam get-togethers, but you know, but if I practice at something, I'll pull it off. So, I might try to do that at some open mic type things that happen around here. There's a couple places. And I've been trying to get connected with some other musicians too, but I never really wanted to be in or do a band thing. So it's just too much drama. Right, metalhead hippie? Working with other people, drama. Everyone wants to do it their way, but it's tough. So, even the best bands that ever were, there was always a lot of conflict, and sometimes the conflict would create it was part of the creative like process, and it helped make like look at Queen. If you saw any of that movie, if any of that was true, if there wasn't some of the conflict going on between each other in that band to create what they created, they would have never sounded the way they did. So one goes off to do something on their own, it sucks. How many times have we seen that? It's sometimes that creative that's the side of, I think, when we think of things as being negative, it's not always negative that conflict is going to bring negativity. It's us working through that conflict to create what we create out in the world, right? So what else is happening? Yeah, Wayne, I outed you. I'm sorry. But I think you've been outed before me. I didn't think I was the only one who outed you. I did a live stream with my Explorer and the two Invader. You, dude, I gotta watch that as soon as I get a freaking breath to take, which I'm probably spending more time watching YouTube than I should be actually doing work in here, which is a good and bad thing, because I'm getting a lot of positivity out of the YouTube community for sure. So it's worth it to me. But at the same time, yeah, the more you're like distracted, and I can get easily distracted, the less you get things done. And that's something that we were discussing today, my wife and I. She knows that I have a lot of good intentions, and a lot of times you got to take your intentions and actually stick to something and focus and work on it, right? Oh, Roxy, you're so cute. Why don't you come into the picture? Come on. Come here. Here you go, my little girl. Look at her. Is it as bright to you guys as it is to me? Hold on, let me turn off one of these crazy lights. All right. Come on. Now the stand is. Hold on. Cord is wrapped up in the stand. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Let me turn this one light off. Is that any better? It's not so super bright. I got to get some diffusion, like some diffuser light things. Who else is? Oh, someone new. Mom and daughter. Oh, I've seen that name around. Mom and daughter. Oh, you're the lady that does the food, the Korean food, or was it Korean food? I'm sorry if I don't want to insult you, but mom and daughter. Hi. Yeah, thank you for joining me. I don't know how you found me, but then I found you, and I'm like, thanks for joining. I hope you like music. Stafford's. Dude, I keep forgetting what your real name is, but I think it's Dave, too. There's so many Daves on YouTube that I've met. Stafford's music. Is your name Dave? Yeah, pretty cute, right? She's awesome. That's Roxy. Oops, that's Roxy. Better give her back her donut. Roxy. Yeah, it is Dave, right? So there's so many Daves. I wasn't sure. Am I just confusing you with another Dave? So anyway, yeah, that fuzz pedal sounds pretty cool. I'm gonna mess around, dialing around on it some. But I also have a Supro fuzz. You guys want to hear that? Yeah, just get one, Quentin. I think you can handle them. I mean, there's such good company. Yeah, yeah, Umap. There's too many Daves. I'm gonna keep calling you that. I'm sorry. No, I'm joking. Upside down. I'll never reveal your name either. And I also already know. I know Guitar Hack's real name too, and it's what I was guessing it is, but I would never reveal it either. I'm not even gonna say what letter it starts with because there's not that many names with that letter. And that might make it easy enough for people to figure out. So I'll let him be as anonymous as he wants to be for as long as he wants to be. So look at what she does. So she chews apart the food. I don't know if you guys can see this thing go like that. She nibbles it to little pieces, and then she's like, I don't know what she does. She eats some of it, I think. But yeah, there she goes. Here, watch. Cheep 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 cheep. How do you like your donut, Roxy? You like it? All right. So yeah, I got. Oops, sorry. I got a ton load. I was gonna say the other thing. I've got a ton of pedals to mess around with here and do some demos of once I've got everything set up properly, as Mike and Mick would say, or Mike and Mick, Dan and Mick, Mike and Mick. Dan and Mick would say, they have it set up, man. But those guys know what they're doing. I mean, Dan's a pro, so is Mick. Love those guys. But look at look at come here, Roxy. Yeah, so look at Phil McKnight, man. He's tried to go higher end several times, and he's like, just gonna use the phone. It's too much trouble, too much, And it's true. Sometimes it's only so far you can go. But what I really plan to do with all this equipment, you guys, so check this out. So I'm gonna have the AC30 in here, right? And I've got that, which is a Roland JC90. So it's basically a, 210s instead of 212. And they're Roland speakers, so they're not the Jensens. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Hey, what's up, Dave? SD Design. I think your name is Dave too, right? All right, tell me if your name is also Dave SD Design. Or is it just San Diego Design and you have another name like Mark? Yeah, she's a very friendly pet, mom and daughter. She's a great pet. SD. So we'll have to no. So you're never gonna give it away, are you, SD? We'll just call you San Diego. We'll call you Classy SD. Stay classy, SD. So anyway, part of the evil plan here of the studio is I'm gonna set this whole wall up here. Check it out. All right, so I've got a subwoofer underneath that case of records, LPs. Don't call them vinyls, right? I've got a speaker system there. There's the other tower. The center one is right there, but I got to build or, get or build one myself, a rack to put heads on and other things like that, that one center speaker. And then I have this wall over here under the window, which I need to soundproof somehow. Right now there's a bunch of crap over there. I've got those two Les Paul speakers over there and some other stuff. And then over here, oops, let me unplug the laptop because I got the power plugged in. And then I got this side of the room. I'll try not to wave it too fast, where I have my keyboard, and that's where the laptop, the computer. I got one set of monitors there. I might get some Calis. I might keep the LPs. And then I might keep these towers or I might get rid of them. But I'm going to move everything up a shelf. I'm going to make another shelf, move everything up a shelf. And then this table right here is actually one of those, tables that you use. But I got it covered with this canvas right now just to protect it. And basically, you know, it's one of those like studio tables that rolls, and it has like the extra shelves, but I'm going to keep the shelves off of it. I want to use it as a flat surface to work on guitars and do some stuff. So I'm going to do a Scar My Guitar video for the Scar My Guitar challenge that Sean put out with my brother's BC Rich. If any of you guys seen that, because it's got a messed up bridge, and I want to try to juice that guitar up a little bit. Up and running. So, and then, oh yeah, over here I bought this rolling rack. I'm gonna buy another one of these. These things are pretty awesome. I don't know how well you can see that, but I got a record player on that, and I got a big giant rack drawer that I'm gonna remove from there. I'm gonna set up the receivers and the amplifier and everything inside there, and then play, you know, do some record playing for myself and whatever reason. But once I do actually have everything hooked up here, then I can run everything, like not just through the monitors, but listen back through a really high quality, you know, hi-fi stereo system as well. So, you know, once I start recording some stuff again, which I haven't done since the 90s. It was 98. We moved out of that house in San Mateo, and that was the last time I had a real studio. So yeah, building this all back together has been a lot of fun. It's taken me roughly 10 years to get to this point. So when people are like, "Oh, dude, you have so much stuff and you suck so much on guitar," I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I'm not really a guitarist. I'm more a keyboardist, and I like to produce or make music, but I'm trying to get better at guitar, and I plan on playing." Yeah. So that's the that red guitar there. You want to see the other one? So that one I bought on a stupid deal of the day, and I got it for like that red one, and I got it for like $400, believe it or not, which is nuts, right? Got it on a stupid deal of the day at Musician's Friend, and then I love it. It sounds great, but I always wanted one with a Bigsby. I don't know why. I guess I'm like trouble. And I like the orange. You know, I'm a big Setzer fan. Cesar Brian Setzer, yeah, back in the day, right? So this is Electromatic, but I like that it has the bigger kind of camel hump inlays, and it's made in Korea, so it's a Korean one, not Indonesian, which is cool. And yeah, this thing sounds great. These are great guitars. So for the money, you guys, these Electromatics, or even, you know, I mean, Gretsch right now is like, you know, Fender's doing it right. They're being smart. They've cornered a lot of the market, you know, when it comes to having everything from like the shredder guitars to you know, even these, like, we used to call them jazz boxes, but they're great blues guitars. But I think, like, you know, Landreth, is it? Showing you how to play, you know. So here's a Supro. Well, I don't even have that dialed in. Not even close to down. Oh. Of course, it's not working because I only have the Supro fuzz plugged in right now. I didn't put it in the chain. So, okay, so it's just a Supro. Anyway. That's my those are all my abilities right there. It's about as far as I can go. You see green? Yes, the green one. That one over there. That is the Henning Pauly signature guitar. You guys want to hear that? Ben's channel is blowing up. He has friends in high places. Yeah, Ben Coombs, dude. Ben Coombs he's just a cool, nice dude, man. I mean, it was so great meeting up with him. Yeah, let me grab the HP 42. Okay, I'll grab it. Hang on. Let me pull this out. And the problem is I'm not good enough of a player to really know how to like do things to show you what they do, kind of thing. But But I'll get there. Maybe Dave will help me. Dave Reese. Or I might take up a real teacher, like I might hire Loris Petros himself to teach me how to play guitar, because that guy knows his stuff apparently. And I'm not saying apparently. We have the same like idols too. I mean, we both love Randy Rhoads. All right, what else is done? So I haven't even learned exactly what each thing does here. Let me grab a pick. So I haven't even learned like exactly what push does, you know. So I have it in the bridge position, so I think that means it's all bridge, and then push. So now we're just all humbucker, right? How does that go? You gotta get a little more gain, right? Noisy. P90, right? Oh, it didn't do it. Anyway, so all right, so I'll show off the guitar a little bit. So what are you guys writing? I haven't even been keeping up. Yeah, you see the green, that's what you wrote. That channel's blowing up. Yeah, Ben, you know, he's making friends in the right places, and he's a good guy, you know. And actually, he's a better player than you guys might think, because I've heard some negatives about his playing. But, you know, when you get on like I do right here, I mean, I've written songs and done things where it sounds way better than I'm playing right now. It's just, yeah, you want me to play Blondie again? All right. Hold on. All right, I'm just making this stuff up. I think it's like that. I don't even know if I'm playing the right chord or if they played the same or what. Roxy's also green like the guitar, so she should come here, Roxy. Come here, Roxy. Here, stand on the guitar. No? You scared? You chicken. Oh, you chicken or a parrot? Come here, Roxy. Don't be so chicken. Don't be chicken. Come here. Come here. Come here. So if you give her something to chew, like Gumby here. Come and get me, Roxy. Come, Roxy. Come on. She's afraid of the guitar. It makes too much noise. All right, there you go. That's perfect. So this is both the humbucker and the neck, right? And supposedly this is that Brian May tone, right, where you got the push in the up position. See that bottom one up? So here. kind of does that thing, right? I don't know if you can hear that. Black Sabbath. All right, let's see. Black Sabbath. I don't know what I'm doing. It's about as Black Sabbath-y as I can get. Can you play Black Sabbath? And I should know what NIB means, and don't shoot me for not knowing. I probably do, but I swear to God, man, wait till you guys get old. I don't know how old some of you are, but the brain does not want to cooperate. So Amish Gosh, that's new. I haven't met Amish Gosh. What is your name? My name is Laz, like Music Therapy Laz. That's my nickname since high school, otherwise known as Laszlo, which is a very Hungarian name because my dad's name is Laszlo, and Catholics name their firstborn after their fathers. So I'm Laszlo Joseph, named after my grandfather, who's and he's got a Joe and a Joe, and so I couldn't take Joe. I stuck with Laz, and I almost took Lance in high school because Lancelot is actually the proper pronunciation. Translation to the English of Laszlo, because Laszlo was a king of Hungary who was one of the greatest kings of Hungary, and almost every family has a Laszlo in it, and he was one of the greatest knights of his day. Go figure. That's tremolo, people. It's not vibrato. I hate that they call the tremolo, like they call a vibrato bar a tremolo bar. I think that's the most ridiculous thing. Thank you, lawsuits. Idiot lawyers. So that's that Brian May thing again. Here we go. If I can think of say a Queen song. What's a good Queen song? I can't think of a Queen song because I'm like, I don't know if it's the Limelight or what. Bird at 10 o'clock, yeah. What's a good Queen song? I don't know why I'm playing that. Fat Bottom Girls. Okay, how does that one go? See, this is my problem. Fat Bottom Girls. Fat Bottom Girls. Down to the land. Give me a chord. This is torture, I know. I'm sorry. What size is what? We are the champion. I don't know what I'm playing. Anyway, that's the best I can do. Oh, I don't know why, but the lyrics are only coming to my mind. I don't even know what he plays. Okay, what else? Another one bites the dust. Is right. I bit the dust on that one. They call. Oh, that's a good song. How's that go? That's an easy one. God, I suck. Listening. Anyway, I should stop playing guitar. Oh man, I suck. So now you guys see what I'm up against. I really need to practice more. And there's only 2 of you left in here, or 3, 2, because everyone else like ran away. All right, what else you guys writing? I hurt Cash. I heard Cash. I love Cash. I love it too. Do you have a looper? Yeah, I do have a looper. I have 2. So I have one that's inside the inside this thing. Yeah, I'll get around to actually practicing Sunday too, people. I got this, which is a kick-ass delay pedal, and it's got a looper built in, as you can see. So this is basically an X4. So this is a TC Electronics X4, right? But Pro Guitar Shops worked with them on this, and they made it. They basically took all of Pro Guitar Shops' vintage gear and used because they had a really good algorithm in this X4, right? The delay, and they took that and they went with all the vintage stuff. So it's vintage echo, right? And if you can figure out what the knobs mean, basically it does a copycat, an Echoplex, Echo Rec, Space Echo as well. It does a couple versions of the Echo Rec. It does the Echo Flex, I guess, because it says Echo FL. And a couple DMMC and DMMV, which I guess are the the Boss ones, the modulation ones. Then it also does a 2290 mod and a reverb mod, and then there's one that's called a BDM2. I can think that one's kind of like the oil in the drum can kind of echo thing, which is really warbly sounding and cool. So it does have a built-in looper. So that's one of the loopers I have, and it's got this cool switch too right here, which allows you to do your dotted eighth note things and stuff really easily. So that pedal's like the best $150 I ever spent. Let's see, where's my other one? Now I also bought one of these just so I have a simple looper. So if I'm out on the couch and I just need to, play through my little mini Black Star, if you can see it back there. Right, and then I also bought one of these, if any of you guys know what this is. This is a TC Electronic wiretap. So basically what this is it's a riff recorder, so you can capture whatever riff idea or song idea you might have, right? And then you can actually download that into your DAW. So there's a mini USB right there, right? And you can then download that into your DAW and use it, so you don't forget some great riffs, and it has a good memory. It'll save a lot of ideas and stuff. So yeah, you just hold that down to record and whatnot. So, but yeah, you can just push this, of course, and then you can play it back or whatever. So, but the bottom line is, I got that for $100 because I thought that was a really cool thing. If you're out on a jam or whatnot, and you just want to save an idea that you had. So, what are you guys writing? See you later, Laz. All right, see you later, Blackjack, Jacking Nut. Let's go to Ben's live. Oh, you guys are going to Ben's. All right, yeah. Hey, I forgot about Ben's live stream. That's right. Go there. I'm gonna go have dinner with my wife. Nice guitars. Yeah, they're really great to have, and hopefully I'll do them justice and learn how to play them well. Yeah. Yeah, everyone left for that, so I hope he doesn't get pissed at me. So everyone go over to, like Johnny Bean would say, go raid Ben Coombs' channel. And I'm going to say goodnight then, because I wasn't planning to play more than an hour, really. Or I wasn't even planning on playing. I wasn't planning on doing anything more than an hour. Oops. So what's for dinner? I'm gonna barbecue some chicken that she spiced up somehow in her Peruvian style, and she made salad. So we're gonna have salad and grilled chicken. And Roxy's too full now from eating all this. You ate way too much, sweetie. You ate way too much donut. Yeah, you guys, take it easy. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna write that. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for joining me. I just wanted to do this real quick, just because I want to try to keep it regular, 4 to 5 or whatever. I think did Ben go on at 5 or does he go on at 6? Anyway, yeah, crazy little thing called love. So I got to learn some of those. Yeah, that solo is not that hard, right? Right, SD. So I can figure that out. All right, I'll learn some songs. Get pizza. Pizza's always good. I love pizza. Yeah, thanks a lot, Bobby. Is it Clipper? Dude, you're new. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's really cool, you guys. I've been growing quite nicely since I hit 100 in Christmas, and I did NAMM, even though I didn't go into NAMM. I crashed NAMM, which was fun. So hopefully I'll grow nicely too. Maybe be able to monetize the channel a little bit and help me get some of this stuff done. But yeah, it's all good. So take off, you guys. How do they say in Connect Land for Ben? Take off, eh? Take off. I'm going to take off. Have a great night, you guys. Rock and roll. Don't forget, the secret of tone is in your mind, but the feel comes from your heart. You put them together and make music, man. Roxy agrees. She's had too much donut. She's going to be crazy tonight. Have a good one. Roxy and Laz out. Ending stream now.